Welcome to Inside Forward. Epic player clashes, stats and skills. Who's the best? Let's find out. Man City are struggling this season. For the first time in years, Pep Guardiola's side looks vulnerable. But to understand why things are going wrong, we need to look at how Pep's tactical evolution changed football and arguably killed two iconic roles, the target man and the box-to-box midfielder. In the mid-2000s, football was dominated by powerful strikers like Luca Toni. Standing at 6'4", Toni was a classic target man, a towering presence in the box who could bully defenders, win headers, and score goals from crosses. Players like Didier Drogba, Fernando Llorente, and Olivier Giroud excelled in this role. But Pep Guardiola's tactical revolution changed everything. When Pep took charge of Barcelona in 2008, he introduced the false nine, a forward who drops deeper into midfield, creating space for wingers to cut inside and score. Lionel Messi famously thrived in this role, dragging defenders out of position and exploiting the gaps. Suddenly, teams stopped relying on target men. The big physical striker became less effective in a system designed to dominate possession and pull defenders away from the box. Luca Toni once joked in an interview, "Pep's false nine made me out of work for 4 years."
I falsi 9. Spiegami Pep. Hai rovinato il calcio. Allora, io non ho trovato più squadra per 4 anni. Giuro. Puoi dire che facevi i falsi nuovi solo con Messi? Ma ti piacciono i centravanti?
And while that's an exaggeration, it highlights how Pep's tactics transformed modern football. Strikers who relied purely on aerial dominance or physical strength struggled to adapt. In today's game, even target men like Erling Haaland are expected to press, drop deep, and link play. But Pep's influence didn't stop there. The box-to-box midfielder, a role once defined by endless running, crunching tackles, and late runs into the box, has also faded. Players like Yaya Touré, Frank Lampard, and Steven Gerrard once dominated with their ability to cover every blade of grass. But Pep's focus on positional discipline and structured play meant midfielders were now either dedicated defensive anchors or creative playmakers. The classic all-action midfielder was slowly phased out. Yaya Touré, who played under Pep at Barcelona and Manchester City, famously struggled in his final years at City. Despite his incredible technical ability, Touré's natural attacking instincts didn't always fit Pep's tightly controlled system. Instead of midfielders rampaging up and down the pitch, Pep prefers specialists like Rodri as a deep-lying playmaker or Ilkay Gundogan as a composed goal-scoring midfielder. This shift has made traditional box-to-box players almost obsolete in elite teams. Today's midfielders are expected to excel in specific roles, whether that's breaking up play, controlling possession, or arriving late in the box. Few are tasked with doing it all. So, has Pep Guardiola killed the target man and the box-to-box midfielder? Not entirely, but his tactical innovations force those roles to evolve or risk disappearing altogether. While Luca Toni, Yaya Touré, and others struggle to adapt, players like Harry Kane, who combines link-up play with goal-scoring, or Jude Bellingham, who blends defensive work with attacking runs, have shown how modern football demands versatility. In the end, Pep's tactical revolution reshaped football, and while it may have cost some iconic players their traditional roles, it also pushed the game to new tactical heights.